Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got an 8-game NHL slate we're going to be going over. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out the video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. And you can also join our Discord chat. The link to that is in the description of the video down below. And as always, leave your best bet for the NHL in the comment section below. Quick little recap of yesterday. We went 2-2. Our two losses were two shutout losses. They were pretty bad. Winnipeg, all of a sudden, Vancouver looked good last night. They shut out the Jets 4-0. And then Edmonton got shut out again versus Toronto. That's definitely a sign of concern for this Oilers team. Their offense was doing pretty well, and now all of a sudden it's very stagnant and wasn't able to get much done. And then both our wins were in overtime, so we could have easily gone 0-4 last night. It was not the best of nights. Carolina, they were down 2-1 with a couple minutes to go, and they scored to tie it up and then win it in overtime. They cashed at a -103, and then Vegas won it in overtime as well. They were down a few times in that game as well. So this game, this slate could have easily been really bad, but it is what it is. Time to flip the page and look at today's slate. We've got 8 games we're going to be attacking here in the NHL, starting with the Buffalo Sabres and the New York Rangers. -145 for the Rangers, +131 for the Sabres. And as bad as the Buffalo Sabres have been, there's no way I'm laying -145 on the Rangers right now. They still haven't proved anything to me. There is one spot I'm looking at, and that is the under for this game, the under 5.5. Both these teams are under teams. Buffalo has 7 overs, 11 unders this year. And the Rangers are actually the highest percent team towards the under this year. 13 unders, only 6 overs. This team is an under machine. They've gone under in 7 of their last 10 games. Same with Buffalo. And when it's a 5.5 total, both these teams have leaned slightly towards the under. So I really like the under in this matchup between the New York Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres. Both these teams can't really get much done on offense. The only thing that really concerns me here is Carter Hutton is in net for the Buffalo Sabres today, which he's not that great of a goalie, so he can easily let up a couple softies, and all of a sudden we're going to be sweating that 5.5. But I still think it stays under. I can see the Rangers winning this game, maybe 3-2, 3-1 type of game. So give me the under here for the Rangers and the Sabres. Next, we had the Philadelphia Flyers heading to the Pittsburgh Penguins. -111 for the Penguins, +101 for the Flyers. Over-under of 6 goals. It looks like we're going to get Carter Hart taking on Tristan Jarry in net for today. And Pittsburgh coming in looking okay. I mean, they didn't look good in their last game against the Islanders. They lost 2-0. Sorokin got a shutout there. I think they only got like 20 shots on net. But I can definitely see a nice bounce back spot for them here. Tristan Jarry's looked decent in net lately. He's not great, but he's looked okay, good enough to get them some wins. The only thing I'm really concerned is Carter Hart's road splits are not great, and he hasn't looked too good so far this year. He is 6-3-3, .899 save percentage, 3.35 goals allowed per game. Philly has won the first 2 games of this series. Both games have gone to the over, but we're going to go with Pittsburgh here. -111 versus the Philadelphia Flyers. I think they can get the job done today and get the win. I like Pittsburgh today at home, which not many teams can really beat them at home. They're 7-1 at home. So give me the Penguins here, -111 versus the Flyers. Next, we have the Ottawa Senators taking on the Montreal Canadiens. -249 for the Canadiens and +221 for the Senators. And if people have not learned that the Senators team is not as bad as people think they are. Plus, they've kind of had Montreal's number this year. So I would lean towards the Senators in this spot. I'm not going to bet them, obviously. But there's no way in hell I'm laying that minus 249. I think the best bet for this game would be the under. But overall, I'm passing on this game. I want to see what we get out of Joey Decourt, the backup goalie now for Ottawa with not Murray out, with Hogberg out. It's going to be Joey Decourt in net today, so I'm interested to see what happens there. That's why I'm laying off this game. Also, it's Jake Allen today, most likely, not Carey Price. So I don't mind. So this is a complete stay away pass for me in this game. Next, we have another game kind of similar to the last one here. We have the Detroit Red Wings taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets, minus 180 for the Blue Jackets, plus 162 for those Detroit Red Wings, over under of 5.5 goals. And this is another game where there's no way I'm laying minus 180 with the favorite here. I would lean towards the dog, but I'm just, once again, not betting it. It's going to be Jonas Corposalo taking on Jonathan Bernier, most likely. So I would lean towards the under, but that's extremely juiced. So once again, this game is a complete pass for me. I'm not trying to lay minus 180 here, and I'm not trying to lay that much juice on an under. So we are passing for the Detroit Red Wings and the Columbus Blue Jackets. The next game, though, we are not passing on. We have the New York Islanders taking on the New Jersey Devils. Minus 146 for the Isles, plus 132 for the Devils. And this is a game where I have no idea why they have the Islanders this low right now. They've been playing really well lately. The Islanders, Semyon Varlamov has looked good this year. The Islanders are 6-2-2 in their last 10. They've gotten points in 8 of their last 10 games. I really like the Islanders in this match. Minus 146 is a price I'm totally willing to pay. I was thinking this line was going to be around a minus 175 at minus 180, around that range. So I think we're getting great value on these New York Islanders today. And actually, this is a 5% best bet for me. This is going to be a max bet type of situation for me on the New York Islanders tonight versus the New Jersey Devils. I just think that they have a huge edge in this game. Also, Nico Hischier is probably going to be out today after taking a puck to the head in the last game. So we're going to be taking the Islanders here, minus 146 versus the New Jersey Devils. Next, we have the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Vancouver Canucks, minus 116 for the Jets, plus 105 for the Canucks. And I see this as a really good bounce back spot. Yes, I know Laurent Brosseau is in net today for the Winnipeg Jets. Honestly, I don't mind that. He looked really good in his last start against Vancouver. He shut him out. This Winnipeg Jets team needs to step up and have a nice bounce back, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do today. This is one of my favorite bets of the day as well. I like the Winnipeg Jets here, minus 116 versus the Vancouver Canucks. I think they get the job done, and I think minus 116 is a little bit too low of a price. Yesterday was just an off game, I feel. So I think definitely a bounce back spot for this Jets team today. Minus 116. I'll be taking it versus the Vancouver Canucks tonight. Next, we have the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Nashville Predators. Minus 116 for the Hurricanes, plus 105 for the Predators, over under of 5%. And if you guys know me on this channel by now, you know exactly where these two teams stand with me. Nashville is more of a fade for me. Carolina is always a play-on team for me. And I really like Carolina in the spot. Yes, I'm aware this is a back-to-back day for them, but or a third game in 3 days for them. But I really like the Hurricanes in this match. I think they're the overall better team. It's going to be James Reimer in net after Nedeljkovic was in net yesterday for Carolina. I think this Carolina team's a better team top to bottom. And I really like them today versus the Predators. So I'll be taking that minus 116. I would pay up to a minus 130 for this team probably. So I really like the Hurricanes at this minus 116 price. I'll be taking them today versus the Nashville Predators. And our final game of the day, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Dallas Stars. Minus 180 for the Lightning, plus 162 for the Dallas Stars. And this game is a pass for me. I really like the Lightning. I don't like that price, though. Minus 180 is way past what I'll pay for it. That puck line doesn't seem too bad at plus 145. I think the Lightning can get the win pretty big today. They definitely look like the best team in hockey right now. Even with all their injuries, they're still top in the league in points and goals per game. They're still top in the league in goals allowed per game. Scoring 3.63, allowing 2.05. That's a huge difference in goals scored per goals allowed, which probably is really the reason why they're playing so well right now. They are 4-0 in their last 4 games. I would definitely lean towards the Tampa Bay side, but I'm not going to be betting this game. You don't have, minus 180 is a little much. Probably, maybe in regulation, that's an option. Minus 115 in regulation if you want to attack the Lightning. I don't hate that at all. But overall, for this game, it's going to be a pass for me. For the Dallas Stars and the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, let's quickly go over our plays for today, and then we're going to head on out for this video. We have the Rangers and the Sabres going under the total of 5.5. We have the Pittsburgh Penguins minus 111 versus the Philadelphia Flyers. We have the New York Islanders minus 146 versus the New Jersey Devils. We got the Winnipeg Jets minus 116 versus the Vancouver Canucks. And the Carolina Hurricanes minus 116 versus the Nashville Predators. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys know exactly when we come out with a video here at All Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NHL tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.